G'day guys, Steve with Broken Sprocket. In this video, my friend Scott and I take on the iconic trail Monkey Gum. Monkey Gum is in the Yalwal area of New South Wales and it's an iconic trail for four-wheel drivers and dirt bikers alike. Now, I hadn't been in this area before and Monkey Gum was far different to what I was expecting, but different in a better way. So, let's get started. Here we are, the start of Monkey Gum. It's quite a well-known trail this, especially for four-wheel drivers, so never been up it, so we'll see what happens. Man, it's slippery as hell. Over the years I've seen many videos on Monkey Gum, whether it be a four-wheel driving video or another dirt bike video. I was quite excited to take on Monkey Gum for the first time, as it's quite an iconic trail. Now these rocks and stuff like this, they don't look like much on camera, but I can assure you they're much bigger than they look on camera. And they were muddy and they were slippery. So finding the traction was a little bit difficult and I was a little bit nervous. Monkey Gum's taken a lot of victims over the years. But I also didn't want to take on the cheap trail, which it seemed as though I was on at the moment, and wanted to take on some of the adventure and really experience Monkey Gum. After that first section, got to the first kind of flat section and just waited for Scotty to catch back up to me. Don't worry about that, Scotty, just jump straight on in. Haha. Yeah, it'd be nasty in a 4x4. Not too bad on a bike because you can kind of find your own line. On a four-wheel drive, would have no choice but to take one of the crappier lines. This section looks a bit nasty, it's very wet and boggy. And of course I had to find the muddiest and stickiest and hardest part to fall on in. This section was extremely slippery in this mud. It was very much like clay, couldn't get no traction. Scotty found a better line on the outside and he continued on riding as I was stuck in the mud.
Can't even stand up in it.
Well, after a couple of minutes of wrestling with the bike in that mud, I finally got out. Scott had gapped me a fair bit by now. He was quite some distance up the trail. certainly wouldn't want to fall in that rut there. Must be like a river when it rains down here for it to be washed out so badly. Finally, I called back up to Scott, but it looked like his line selection had taken a turn for the worst, as now he was stuck in a rut. See ya, Scotty. See on the right hand side here in that washout, those logs that are stacked up there, used as a ramp by the four-wheel drivers. Many sections along the trail you'll see rocks stacked and logs put in strategic places for the four-wheel drivers to use to get over rough sections. They were also handy for me on my dirt bike, as you'd come upon a set of stacked up rocks and you could use them as a ramp to get up some of the tougher sections. Came upon a group of four-wheel drivers, a group of 3 cars. There was this GU Nissan Patrol, which looked pretty good. This was a tougher section. No wonder they were going slow through this section. And then I caught up to the rest of the guys in their group. One guy had a Jeep Wrangler. That one looked pretty good. And the favourite one of mine is the good old 80 series Toyota Land Cruiser. You just can't beat a good old 80 series Land Cruiser. Change gears, you Gumby. I got to this sort of plateau area here, and I just sort of sat here and waited for Scott to catch up to me. And as I was waiting for Scott, those 3 four-wheel drives, they went by, and they continued along the trail. And once Scott called back up, we headed back off along this trail. This section of trail was probably about a kilometre or so of pretty much sort of flattish type riding, just going through mud puddles, and you're kind of just on the flats, nothing overly exciting, so I'll just skip past all this section, because if you're like me, it's not really that entertaining to watch somebody ride along a dirt road or fire trail, so I'll skip back to the next exciting section. Okay, here we are on the next section of the hill climb, and it doesn't take long until we catch up to those four-wheel drivers.
To fall off now. No. Which way is the best way?
You been up here before?
Nah.
You just got to go left, over, and then for you it's going to be nice. Yeah.
For some reason that guy thought it would be entertaining to video me going over these rocks. Now the pressure was on not to fall off and make a fool of myself in front of them. Rightio, this is the last rough section until you reach the top of Monkey Gum and get to have a look at that fantastic lookout.
Dynasty staircase. Let's have a look. It's not much fun climbing a ladder with all your dirt bike riding gear on. But this here is what you get when you get to the top of Monkey Gum. A big view over the valley. Wow, that's a big drop as well. Whew. It makes me a little bit dizzy getting that close to the edge.
Watch this video next, or go to the Broken Sprocket video library and choose another top video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. After all, it's for free and guaranteed to make your day 20% better. If you're already a subscriber and you're having a bad day, just think it could have been 20% worse. You can also follow Broken Sprocket on Instagram. So, I'll see you in the next video.